Hi traders, Anthony here. In this video I'm going to show you a strategy that I use that could help you build your crypto account. No promises or guarantees or anything like that. Please read the disclaimer, of course. Yeah, definitely treat this as educational and not financial advice. What I'm going to do is do a series of videos on this concept, and I've actually created a playlist in my YouTube channel. I'll show you that in a minute, but this video would be suited to anybody struggling to be consistently profitable. It's focused on trading these crypto pairs we have over here, and the videos are going to build on each other, if that makes sense. So this one's going to be very basic, and then later on in other videos we'll look to get more involved with technical analysis, higher time frames, confluences, etc. But for now we're just going to work on one chart, no reference to higher time frames or anything like that, and I'll show you what this is about. I've just set up a playlist over here in my channel, and I'm calling it How to Grow Your Crypto Account. There's no videos in there yet, but by the time you're watching this, well, there'll be this one. So back to the chart here. To get started with this, I'll show you what we've got here. Okay, so I entered into a trade today. I'll open that up just using the TradingView paper trading account here. I set it up at $10,000 for this exercise. We've got one close. This is the same pair. This is ADA paired with Bitcoin here, and we got one open position, so we can see that. So we had this down triangle on the 30-minute. It tells us that there's a break of this range here, a range breakout. And what I'm doing essentially here is looking for entry as this pulls back and rolls over. I looked at this specifically as it failed under these red dots here. That'll be another video actually. But let's keep this one really simple. I don't want to complicate this. Bottom line, red down triangle, market breaks out of the cloud, and I entered on a pullback short. So what I'll do with the trade entry here is take the trade, set up my stop loss. We've got some dots. I went above those. When this gained a little bit of traction, I closed partial. So I'm always going to look to close 70% early. So if that's our entry, I'm only going a few pips. Close 70, 1-to-1 ratio here. Target one is 70%. Close that. And you can leave the rest running. If it's a 1-to-1, this 30% will result in your overall trade being a winner, positive, given that we've pulled 70% out. Once we gain a little bit of traction with this, we can then look to pull the stop loss down to slightly better than break even, and that's going to give me $56 or so in profit if that closes. So if that gets hit, I'm up 55 bucks or whatever it is, and we've already banked 164 or thereabouts. So that's my rule of thumb around my trade entries pretty much. The strategy is simply, and keeping this basic as I mentioned, we're looking for this signal telling us that the market has broken out of the cloud. So we're trading through the cloud here. We break out of the cloud and then we go in on the pullback. We don't trade this down here because it's overextended. And you can see we've got these lines, however many deviations out that is. You don't want to take that trade short. So we wait for the pullback into the mean or into the range that we broke out of. So let's just apply this and go back and check a few of these out. Okay, the rule of thumb is we're looking for the break out of the cloud. So here's a break out of the cloud here. Breaks out of the cloud. Wherever the break is, we're looking for where the cloud broke out. That's the level we're looking at. And we're looking for the pullback into that level, failure, and then we take the trade when it retests and fails, and then we take the trade. As you can see, that was profitable. And you can see the result here as well. Now consider this. If this was your entry here, we're looking for quick pips, 70% early, stop loss under these green dots. We've got everything on the chart. If this is worth, let's say for example, $100 in dollar value on your account, then the outcome is pretty nice, to say the least. That's worth a lot. So consider some of these moves that we get, and this one is potentially shaping up to give me a bit of distance. Who knows? We'll see what happens. This could turn into 1,000, 2,000, you know what I mean? Like, we gain a bit of distance with it, and the profit involved is really worthwhile. So, I mean, we can just go back, and we're just looking at one time frame here. Same rule applies. Where was the price at time of cloud break? And that's the level here. We're looking for retest and fail. It kind of happened around here, but, you know, it could have been here, or it could have been here, however you caught it. And look at the profit potential down here. So you can see how this can really build your account. You can see what I'm getting at. You know, however many we've gone back here, we've made money. But it's these trades here that make all the difference. There's our low. There's our retest here and fail. And look at this trade. So I think at this point I'll wrap up this first video. In the next video we're going to have a look at looking for confluences with some of these higher time frames that strengthen your argument for the trade that you're looking to take on. In this case, say it was a 30-minute chart. You know, so we'd look at the 30, the 1 hour, the 4 hour, the daily. This would be our chart we're trading on. If we're trading a 5-minute chart, for example, this one, we're looking for confluences on the 15, the 30, 1 hour, and the 4 hour. So we'll go more into that possibly in the next video tomorrow. So with that, guys, don't miss out on my next video. Make sure that you subscribe and hit the bell so YouTube sends you a notification as to you know, when I upload the next video. And to be continued. With that, I hope you have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow.